Okay, we are back. We're going to travel a little bit further down in Basic. We picked up Pata. Of course, we won't be using because it's a Kuno. Don't worry, we'll see the Kuno work their magic at a later date. Don't worry, people. Alright, well, let's get ourselves down here. Of course, as I said, we've been to this battle before, so I'll pretty much abridge it as well. There's really nothing to really show in this one. It's just going to be a long, steady climb. Same strategy as when I was Ashley. Olafin. Take our time, go up slowly, eventually killing off all the enemies. Of course, talking about the Izel's rebirth, blah blah blah. So we're at the final part, and let's take this guy out. There, battle done. Everyone gained a level in this one. I made sure of that. I definitely want Rondanium at least level 20 by the end of this stratum. At least level 20. That way he can get the best viable gear. Of course, we have plenty of cash, and as I said, when we're killing people, we can also gain poison points, which will be useful when we summon. Luckily, summons don't take up that many poison points. Even the largest Majin don't take up that many.
The rebirth of Izel is rapidly approaching.
What is Izel? Why are the Majin so excited?
Izel's the goddess of the Majin. She's their creator and their protector. If she is reborn, it would be the ultimate source of delight for all Majin.
How does Besic fit in with her resurrection?
Now that is a separate matter altogether. This realm, and without her presence in it, the Tetractus feels a great void.
The Detractus?
That is the Majin word for Besic. It means the path to the goddess. You see, the Majin are a part of this realm. The absence of their goddess preys heavily on them. They need her.
I see. And the eternal poison?
Ah, the eternal poison. It's said to have the ability to fulfill your wildest wishes. Others believe it'll grant you power beyond your imagination.
Grant you power, huh? Haven't heard that one before.
That is how the Church of Stag views the eternal poison.
Stag, huh? Why does Ariel want it? She's from Stag. Somehow I don't think getting stronger will bring those villagers back to life.
Oh my, that is a curious state of affairs.
So the Majin want the power of their goddess. And humans want the power of the eternal poison. I guess power is all anyone wants these days. It's odd how Besic serves both purposes at once.
Such an interesting observation. I guess that's one way of looking at things.
But why do they need to sacrifice the princess? I wonder who's behind this. If there's destruction involved, I'm sure Morpheus will be there.
Your conjecture is entertaining, but I believe you draw conclusions rather hastily.
He's a sly Majin. He may want to keep Izel's power for himself.
But the rebirth of Izel is the shared desire of all Majin. What you suggest would be unthinkable.
There's always one black sheep in the herd. Let's go.
Such impressive insight. But I'm afraid he's a bit single-minded. It's a shame he isn't more flexible.
Okay, as I said, alright, let's get started. Might as well keep on going. And there's nothing really we got from here. Of course, just our equipment. Restocked on some supplies. And of course, we're going to go, well, to the next part. This is, of course, the two-parter, where we go against, where we need to get our boy, Penumbra. And to get this one, we have to capture one of the Zero phantasms. You know, the big floaty things. You capture one of those. Luckily, it's gonna be somewhat easy, but they do have a tendency of trying to move away from you. But luckily, we have Rondinium, and he's got a bludgeoning weapon, so it should be a lot easier since they're weak against bludgeoning. They actually take double damage from bludgeoning, I believe. I won't be able to get the items this time because the Stiefler having to luck out with his evade. But of course, the two items here are, of course, from Olafins using the worm skin and the Devout. The worm skin is definitely one of the best light armor you can get in this game. So you definitely want to try, if you're going through Act 3 here, you definitely want to try to get that at least. The Devout is not so good since you can just get a better light armor than that. But of course we finished it off, so now we can get to Penumbra. Now this is the reason why I say get Penumbra, because I said, to get through this Penumbra's guard, unlike an Olafin story where he didn't have a Demon Aura, he has one here, and you need the Unsele. Yeah, the Unsele is light attack. So don't cry to me if you didn't set one in your book. There's plenty of chances to grab one throughout these stages. Of course I missed. But let's get to the part where we actually start summoning. Alright. Of course, summoning have a limited number of turns they can be out. And they take up PP each round. It's usually, as you can see by this Unsele, is 47 PP per round, 6 turns. You can have them stay out longer if you give them things like Majin Lungs or Majin Hearts. But usually, once you pretty much, at least right now, pretty much once you're finished using it to get through the body, well, once you get through the Demon Aura, there's really no reason to keep it out. And I actually did make a mistake, because you actually have to have a slot open for your characters, for the actual summon. If you don't, you're going to have to let one of your characters die to leave a slot open to do so. So I almost didn't actually have a chance to do this. But let's do some nice little bit of extra experience gain, and let's finish off Penumbra. Go up first, might as well. And let's finish this off with a Capo.
Your turn.
Because I want to capture.
What a rush!
And yeah, let's use you and you to capture it. Maybe not enough to actually get you a level, but close enough. There, we have now gotten Penumbra. Of course, we'll be selling that to get the Warlord, which is a level 24 weapon, but hey, it's good to start now preparing for the final battles.
Weaklings.
That was it. Quick enough. Easy enough.